Hello, everyone. Welcome to your energy forecast for this week. So, this is a week commencing the 27th of November. Stay to the end because once I've done the energy report, so you see the transformation card keeps peeking its head out there. Once I've done the energy report, I will pull 3 tarot cards. You get to choose 1, 2, or 3, and the card that you choose intuitively will be your card for the week, your message for the week. Okay, so what is going on? We are now firmly in Sagittarius season. Sagittarius brings the fun. Sagittarius expands the energy of parties, of travel, of spirituality, of learning, of teaching. So it's a really lovely energy to be stepping out of Scorpio season, which kind of felt like a swamp. And like the archer, aiming for the stars, aiming up for those spiritual heights, seeing what Scorpio season taught us and flying with it. So Jupiter has been retrograde for quite some time and it's now direct in Pisces. So rather than internalizing the artisticness, internalizing the emotions, keeping our spiritual gifts to ourselves, we're now looking to expand that. Jupiter rules Sagittarius outside of ourselves, share our emotions with the world, share our gifts with the world, expressing things that we have been keeping within when it comes to art and emotions and psychic abilities and intuitiveness. So it's a beautiful time. I love both the energies of Jupiter and Pisces, and I'm really excited to see where they take us. Remember, speaking of retrogrades, if you haven't already, head over to my website at hymnsofgrace.com. I'll share the link in the description. For free, you can download my astrological guide to 2023. So you'll know ahead of time for the whole of the year 2023 when the retrogrades are, when the eclipses are, the full moons, the new moons, when planets change from one sign to the next. It's all going to be there for you. So head over at the end of this video and download it. You can save it as a file on your phone or your computer and it's yours to keep. I use this every year so that I know when the retrogrades are coming. It's very beautiful. It's easy to read. It's easy to navigate. So get yourself over there and go grab it. It's really useful. So this week is all about getting our ducks in a row. It's making plans of how we can move forward, using our intuition, using a connection with our highest self, and moving forward very slowly. If we move forward slowly and we take a misstep, we can always sidestep or step back. So we're not throwing ourselves forward. Remember, Mars is still retrograde until I think it's 12th of January. So beginning to mid-January, Mars is still retrograde. And Mars is what moves us forward. When it's retrograde, we're looking within at how we might move forward one day, but not today. So what's making us feel so emotional this week? We've got the moon in Capricorn, then Aquarius, then Pisces, then Aries. So at the beginning of the week, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, they keep their emotions within themselves. They feel very deeply. Well, Capricorn not so much, but Aquarius does. And then Aries feels outwardly. So by the end of the week, we will be expressing our emotions in that Jupiter direct way. Whoosh. So the things that are making us feel emotional may be confusion over how to move forward with our business, karmic relationships showing us where we're still clinging to outdated patterns, and changes to the patriarchal structure that aren't serving us. So feeling frustrated, like I did my accounts this week, it's a patriarchal structure and I'm a very feminine energy and it's very frustrating for me. So what patriarchal structures are not serving us on the outside now? And are there any changes we can make? For example, could you get an accountant? Then you don't have to do your accounts, or get someone to do it for you. So look at the patriarchal structures that are frustrating you and see where you're feeling these big emotions and what changes can be made. Karmic relationships showing us where we're still clinging. So are we still being in a certain way that doesn't feel authentic to us in order to keep other people happy and in order to stay in a structure within a relationship the structure isn't serving us anymore, and we need to start putting up boundaries. So the emotions are showing us where boundaries and changes need to be made. And confusion over our business. We want to move forward, but Mars is still retrograde. So if you have got a business and you're not sure exactly which way to go, you can book an astrology reading with me. I do those for life purpose, or you can just start playing around with different concepts. Start feeling. It's a very good time for stepping into our intuition. It's a very good time for playing around with concepts in our minds and seeing where they take us. It's no accident that the revolution we are witnessing in Iran really picked up steam once Pluto in Capricorn went direct. So the women within Iran were looking within themselves at where the patriarchy isn't serving us them anymore. I said us. I suppose it is us as a collective. And then once Pluto went direct, they started to push back against the structures around them. So, midweek, emotions may rise around our individuality and being hemmed into conformity by certain individuals and certain structures. The secret to bringing the patriarchy into balance is to increase the feminine within ourselves, increase the matriarchy, try and bring them into balance. She's not supposed to take over. So start to tap into your intuition, start to trust your intuition, start to trust that through our vibration within, the external world can change. If we come into more of our feminine energy, will things that we want flow to us? Can we believe that? Some things have to be believed to be seen and not the other way around. I didn't get that wrong. Some things have to be believed to be seen. So that's what the week is all about. The weekend is very favorable for love, desire, and passion. The moon is moving into Aries. It's also helping us assert who we are in our love relationships and what we want in our love relationships, and then getting it. So hopefully this will help also with the karmic relationships, cutting through that people pleasing, cutting through that feeling of staying stuck in patterns to keep the peace. And also, I'm going to do a little bit of a love reading towards the end of the week to help you navigate what changes are happening within your relationships, your love, your passion relationships. So yeah, I'll do that in a couple of days. So as promised, I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards. So I'd like you to choose a number 1, 2, or 3. This card is a tarot card today, and it is your message for this week. So if you chose number 1, we have the 3 of Fire. So this is very favorable card if you want to move forward in your life. The message is to move forward. Never in a rush. Mars is in retrograde, but you can move forward. And if you're not sure exactly how things are going to go together, how plans are going to come together, know that as you flow forward, see, she's on a boat, flowing forward with determination and direction, things that she doesn't expect are going to flow into her life. Opportunities are going to expand around her that she couldn't foresee. People are going to cross her path that are meant to help her. So it's about, you know where you're going, set your compass, set your direction, start flowing forward with life, path of least resistance, and be confident that things will work out for you in ways that you just couldn't expect. Okay, so that is number 1. Numero 2, number 2. The 5 of Fire. No, sorry, the 4 of Fire. So we've had the 3 of Fire, the 4 of Fire. So this is for you if you chose number 2. This is a card of co-collaboration. If you want to build something, create something exciting, it's about teaming up with people and bringing the fun in. I love how these are fire cards. Sagittarius is a fire sign and a fun one. So the 4 of Fire is about bringing people in that you enjoy creating with, you want to celebrate with, you want to have a good time with them. So rather than creating something and it feeling like a bore and feeling like a chore, it's going to feel like a joy. It's going to feel creative and exciting, and you're going to be passionate about the same thing, using the different skills that you have to complement each other, but the passion and the direction is the same. So working together and creating something beautiful. Oh, I love these cards today. So number 3, if you chose number 3, this tarot card is for you. Okay, so this is the 8 of water. So this is making me think of Mars has just gone direct in Pisces, and this may be making you, so you may have been feeling big emotions around something and not wanting to act, because acting on it will mean a big change, and it's felt a bit scary. But now Jupiter has gone direct, these emotions are coming out, and you know deep down it's time to leave it behind. It may be a pattern, a belief, a behavior. It may be a job, it may be a home, it may be a person. Whatever it is, it's time. You know what it is, it's time. So you see, there's a whole treasure chest next to this person who's waiting for the boat. The sun is rising in the sky. It's a new day. See, it's dark behind him. The sun is rising, and it's a new day. It's a new start. It's a new dawn. And he's taken with all these treasures. Take the lessons, take the love, take the experiences, take the love letters, whatever it is, on the hero's journey, when we go through a metamorphosis, we leave behind the things that don't serve us anymore, but we also take the treasures with us, the things that we've learned from the experience, from the relationship, from the business, whatever it is. But it is time to move on. So if that's you, you know which circumstance I'm talking about, and I really hope that helps. So those are the energies for this week. So it's about emotions. It's about expressing ourselves finally. The beginning of the week, not so much; towards the end of the week, expressing ourselves. And then the weekend, we're going to be very vocal, very assertive, and getting what we want in love. Really exciting time. So wishing you a beautiful week, and I will connect with you again really soon.